Hello everyone. Another day, another pod. Today we have Armin with us. Sorry, I've spelled it wrong. You can correct me later. So
No
he's the
problem.
founder of Soflax and Gen Media. Let us hear a story of both the products he's been building all the while. Hi Armin, how are
Uh,
you?
Good. Thank you. Thank you for hosting me. It's my first podcast. I can't wait.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so a little background. So I started Gen One Media. It's my original company. I started off doing social media, and I just felt the whole niche is too saturated. And little backtrack. I did BSc IT at university. So then I went into websites, and then COVID hit. I just created websites for my parents over COVID. And then I didn't know why, but they had this amazing website, but they didn't get any traffic. So I started looking into that, and that's how I got into SEO. And I just fell in love with it ever since. And then few years going forward, I only had local businesses doing SEO for local businesses. And then I was trying to get into ecom SEO, couldn't get a client. And I was like, I did cold calls. I'm not going to struggle anymore. I'm going to create my own product just to test out and work my skills. And then the first product I chose was Soft Flask. And then it turned into a business itself. So
Hmm,
yeah, that's how I ended up with two businesses.
nice. So, when did you start Gen1 Media and how long it has been? What industries you've been working with? And take us through your journey as a agency owner or as a media owner.
So I only started Gen 1 Media around 2024, but I did websites since 2020, but only for family businesses in SaaS and attorneys. And
Okay.
then because I was still busy studying at university, and then after university, I went to France to play a bit of rugby. And in France, I was a handyman. So I stopped with websites. And after that, I just started full on going into the social media marketing and pivoted to websites and SEO. Soft Flask only started in 2025. So the businesses are relatively new, but I've been doing it all like 2 years for Gen 1 and a year for Soft Flask, but I've been doing it like for family businesses since 2020.
Right.
And
So,
yes, on the
yeah.
business, what types of businesses? We mainly focus on local SEO clients. I started getting into ecom a bit this year with a client in Canada. So
Hmm,
that's also nice because I'm breaking the borders and
nice.
that's good. But yeah, trying to grow the local clients is it's a easier sell. The ecom competition is it's different. There's a lot of people.
Hmm. So, when you're talking, you're dealing with local businesses. Where are you based out of right now?
South Africa, close to Cape Town.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
When you talk about SEO, I mean, what change have you seen with GEO coming in? Has SEO changed anything right now after generative engines which has come over? Can you take me deep into that? Because there is a lot of argument going out in the market,
Yeah.
SEO versus GEO, which one should a brand consider?
Yes, this is a how can you say it, a spicy topic in the industry
Yeah.
because my personal everyone's opinion differs, but my opinion is if you just focus on doing solid SEO, the basic SEO, it translates over. But the thing is, you need to, let us say, you need to do stuff in more detail
Mm,
because AI is not. It's the keyword isn't anymore plumber in location. It is I have a burst pipe in location. So the keywords are getting more long tail keywords. And what I've realized, you just let me just tell it. So
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was a client,
Yeah.
they didn't do focus on SEO properly, and then someone Googled or searched them on AI, and then
Okay.
because they didn't have any presence online, AI went back and found a bad review like 3 4 years ago and
Mm.
provided that to their clients. And so AI goes into depth and goes on social media. Now with Google Business Reviews, it's not just how many reviews you have, it's what content is in the Google Business Reviews. So instead of
Yeah.
starting to ask local businesses, please provide Google reviews, you ask them, please provide Google reviews, but sort of explain what we did for you. Because just having your keywords or like the explanation of the service you delivered for them in the service review already helps a lot.
Mm.
But back to the point, I think yes, there's sort of things you can do. For example, start making content, YouTube videos, and that because it gets cited in Gemini,
Yeah.
and social media content is being ranked as well. As you can see, Google Search content, Google Search Console is going to display social media in
Yeah.
the Google Search Console. So it just shows that they are bringing it all together. But yes, if you do proper basics, SEO, have quality content, have authority in your niche, not a bunch of AI slop, have proper backlink structure, you will still get, you will still rank. Um, it's sort of the same, but it's not totally. It's you build on normal SEO.
Right.
I think I butchered that.
Yeah. Right. Right. Uh, when you say with the see, as you said, it is as correct as you have mentioned that both goes hand in hand. Without SEO, there is no GEO. Right.
Yes.
So, as a brand to be cited on all these generative engines out there, what would be your top three priorities for them to consider? One, as you have already mentioned, Google reviews. Um, is there anything else that they have to consider as the top three to take care of?
Yes. Press releases also helps.
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
do, there's like sites where you can do a $80 press release. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Another one. Also, getting Google reviews is sometimes not enough, or like AI, and they look at Trustpilot as well. So don't just send your clients to Google Business, Google reviews. Send them to Facebook, Trustpilot, all those different um,
Hmm.
review review systems. But yes, I would say, yeah, press releases, social media, definitely, like you say, reviews, and then
Hmm.
overall, just authority content.
Right. Blogs as well.
Yes. Blogs isn't always going to provide money
Hmm.
because our strategy is less on top of funnel keywords like informational keywords. We go more into bottom of funnel keywords. Yes, the volume is less, but the people Googling that service is ready to buy. So we call it money keywords,
Right.
and the conversion rate is much higher.
Harman? Yeah, I think I've lost you. Can you hear me?
Where did, yes, yes.
Okay, okay, perfect. So yeah, I've heard you till the end. As you said, you were also managing socials for businesses. Uh,
Mhm.
do you still do that service right now, or and if you are doing it, how you were doing it with AI? Is anything has changed? And I want to talk about personal branding in this matter. That how personal branding is changing the game of building organic media and brands presence over social
Yes.
media.
So we don't do social media in-house. We work
Mhm.
with their social media teams, and but what we do is we look at keywords, because if you want to have a solid marketing system, you work from the SEO team. So we provide their SEO teams with topics to go after, or videos to make content about, just because socials is ranking so good as well, and YouTube is one of the top search platforms out there. I'm not sure what's the current structure now, but YouTube, LinkedIn, Reddit, all those stuff. So getting
Yeah.
content onto that with targeted keywords is effective. So I can't. But what we've been doing, we've been testing it in house with one client. We write blogs, and then we
Mhm.
created a whole workflow where we cloned their voice with 11 labs.
Mm.
So and like images and all. So we write the blog, they go through it, make sure it's fine, then we publish it to the website. Then automatically
Mm.
we call that blog, we write a blog post about it, then we
Mm.
call each sentence now with two different voices, and we create a full-on podcast with slides. And then from
Mm.
that podcast we create short form reels as well. So then it goes from one keyword to a blog, and then from the blog a podcast, and from the podcast we have 3 to 4 um,
Mm.
like short form content. But all the content, it's not just general content. Like the short form content is targeting like
Mm.
questions being asked, for example, FAQs that we can quickly answer, that we know people are actually Googling on their phone and just don't want to read. And we've been doing that, and YouTube has actually been growing a little bit, and it's like no input from their side. So it's just benefit. But, and then on personal brand, to be honest, I've tried implementing AI in my systems and stuff,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I just always fall back to my doing it myself. Like sometimes I've been going, and for a month or so just sending voice notes. I created a bot, send voice
Uh-huh.
notes to the bot, and after the month I say, give me some content ideas. Yes, it's a
Mm.
good starting point, but I don't like the vibe it still provides. So I take some of the ideas and restructure it completely and make my own videos. Um, but it's good. And then you can also use like the videos to clone yourself. But I'm not doing that. I think all of that is effective, but if you want to build a long-term brand, you need to
Mm.
be authentic. You need to be present. You can't just use AI to do it all for you.
Makes sense. Makes sense. I think when you use AI a lot, you lose the authenticity. You should
Yes.
take you should take some part of it, but curate it according to you and put it out. That's how it works and makes more natural to the viewer out there on the other side.
Yes. Mm. Yeah. That's what I've also been doing is like just for my personal brand, just record videos daily. But
Mm.
it's not I script not it's not pre-scripted, so it's more just in the natural, or
Yeah.
what happened through the day. And
Right.
I
Right.
feel that brings the my like my viewer along the
Yeah.
journey, and it just makes it feel more personal, and just showing up every day actually builds a stronger connection.
That's how we got connected as well to Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, glad to see it. Ever since I started posting daily, it's just been going. I've been getting, yes, my views and likes is down, but I've been getting more like
Yeah.
personal interactions and DMs on social
I know.
media, and I've been getting more clients that wants to provide me with websites. And I think the main thing is because when you say you do websites, there's a lot of people doing it. So when you make videos, everyone sees, oh, this it's just another guy. He will be
Right.
gone next week. And then
Right.
if you keep on showing up daily, they're starting to
Then,
see, oh, this guy is serious about what he's
yeah.
doing. Let me
Yeah.
join him and give him my work. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. So uh, basically, the product which we were building, as I already mentioned, it is for e-commerce brands specifically when they spend through Meta, Google, and TikTok ads. I guess how ads work. Do you guys have ever tried running ads for any of your brands?
No, we just do fully organic SEO. I
Okay,
did. I've I've tried myself to do some Facebook ads, but that's complicated.
right.
And I told myself I can learn that skill, or I can just focus on local and improve what I'm doing already.
Then you have to check out whittlesback.ai. We have made it as easy as possible, as simple as possible, because you have an AI agent there which helps you to run campaigns and get better ROAS.
Yeah. What's the site's name again?
It's whittlesback.ai.
Okay,
WITTELS. Yeah,
I'll have a
WITTELS
look at it
means,
afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, definitely have a look at it and let me know how does it feel for you.
Yes, I
And
will. I will.
yeah, and also, I mean, I wanted to talk about Softlax a bit. Take us through what exactly do you guys are trying to build there?
What we're trying to build. Or
Yes,
so, so I'm kind of like in a.
the idea, or what gave you the idea for Softlax?
So it's like I mentioned previously. I was just looking for a ecom product to sell because I couldn't find anybody, and I didn't want to wait for someone to provide me with stuff before I can learn. But
Yeah,
our main marketing angle, you will see we are pink. It's not because pink is my favorite color. It's I had a look at the market, and the competition is boring. They're black and blue and transparent, and we said, okay, we're gonna be different. That's why
right.
we're pink with forms on. But the current problem I'm sitting with is I need to decide. I need to cancel one because I feel I'm all in on in Gen 1. I want to focus on that, but I'm
Yeah.
because of that I'm just letting like this. I'm actually like I feel so bad because this business has so much potential, but I'm not giving attention to it at all. So,
Mm,
and the thing is, it keeps me like at night, I will think about like, what can I do to make content for this business? But it's not my main business. So it's stealing energy and power from me to focus on the main thing. So I need to make the hard choice to or sell it or close it down or give it away. But so that side, but what I can say, I learned a lot from that business, how to build a community, how to build following, showing up at running events 5 in the morning. So it was fun. It was, and we made out of it all. The business is profitable. Yeah,
right.
learning on a profitable business. I'm happy.
Right.
So yeah,
My follow-up question was that, I have also been doing that. I have built a brand alongside while I was running an agency, and it was tough. I had to boil down to single business to, completely focus and make it a very big or good business end of the day. So, as you have rightly mentioned that you have to take a call on
yes.
if right now I'm asking you, which one do you choose?
No, Gen 1. Because the main
Huh,
reason is for Soft Flask, I need to be there in person, like still to build the community going forward. I must say it's nice to sit on my, just chill at home or work and then I see some sales coming through and it just
yeah,
motivates me. Maybe I should do this one. But Gen 1, I have a passion for SEO and just the possibilities of going crossing borders. Like, it just
I know.
like as someone living in South Africa, if we get paid from Canadians
Mm,
and Americans, it's a nice
mm,
paycheck to get.
right, right.
Yeah.
So, as you mentioned, what you as a service from Gen One Media, you provide website development service and SEO service. Are they only
Yes.
these two services, or any other services that you provide?
So I think the mistake we all make, I started off with a lot of services and then I just canceled it out, dumb it down to the basics so that I can make it efficient and effective as possible.
Right. Right.
Yes.
So, I mean, when you come down to website building and SEO, what is your targeted niche? Is there a target niche of brand? I mean, industries you're particularly working with, or your niche is any industry that wants to build a website or needs SEO? You guys are open for it.
Um, for the niches, I don't go into a specific niche. The main reason for that, it's a bit difficult to niche down, let's say, on attorneys, because
Right.
I would fight against myself if I have attorneys going doing national work for across South Africa, and then
Right.
I get a attorney that I starting to compete against myself, and I feel it's unfair to, like, now I have two clients competing for one keyword. Who do I give more value to?
Right.
So I don't have a specific niche, but I've been getting more success in I've in lawyers, and then so that was today the case. I had a meeting and I told the guy
Okay.
before I can help him with a website, but I can't provide SEO services because already have a client in this niche.
Oh. Mm.
Yeah, but anything waterproofing businesses, niches, dentists, plumbers, yeah, we're open to it all.
Nice. And how do you approach the clients? Is it what are your go-to-market strategies for you to approach and convert a client? How are you doing that?
So currently, I don't. You probably know Alex Hormozy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went over his roadmap the other day,
Mm.
and things he talked about, and he like. But I'm a big fan. So how I do it, I my first 4 hours of my day is marketing.
Right.
So I do 2 hours social media and
Hmm.
2 hours cold calls.
Hmm.
So, but and my website is luckily ranked high in my town, so I get some referrals through that.
As you are
But
you
mainly
are
it's
the
cold calls. Yeah, but no cold emails because it's so saturated. You need to send out thousands of emails to get, or that's how I feel, especially in the SEO market.
okay.
Yeah, but cold calls, self leads through the website, referrals, and then even social media is bringing in clients.
Nice. Nice. And uh, when you say that uh, you're providing service, developing websites with AI coming in, like Lovable and Claude Code, which can help you to get things easier and better. uh, Tell me your experience or the clients uh, inputs, like are they willing to pay the price for your expertise, or are they talking to you in terms of, hey, this can be done through AI myself, why should I pay you this much? If that is the argument in the conversation, how are you handling it, and how is your experience with the AI wave happening around?
What I can say, South Africa is a bit behind when it comes to all of that.
Hmm.
So they're not fully up to it, and a lot of business owners this side just don't want the struggle of figuring out how to create a website with Claude Code and Lovable or whatever. So they just pay.
They just delegate.
But yeah, but what I can say, it happened this week, where I phoned a guy. I've been on him for like a few months. I phoned him
Hmm.
6 months ago because his website wasn't the best. I said, listen, if you need a better
Okay.
website, I'm here for you. And I sent up some follow up emails or
Right.
cold calls. And then I phoned him the other day and he said, no, he created one himself. Um,
Okay.
but I can go and argue with him, not argue, but like convince him.
Right.
Like, let me just go. But if everyone creates websites with AI without the knowledge and just saying AI, SEO the website for me. It just sort of it all's going to level out again, in my opinion. So the base layer of SEO skills is just going to lift up, but the guy that it just forces us to be more creative and more efficient with our work, because SEO AI is not bad with SEO, but there's still some things he misses. Like even when I use it, I need to correct him in some ways. Um, but when that, so with this client, I just my the thing I told myself, if the guy can sit um,
Hmm.
and figure out how to use AI, yes, that's good. But I don't think he's my type of client. Then um,
Understood.
or I don't know if that's correct or something. But I think like my type of client is the business owner is focused on his work. He doesn't have the time to
Hmm.
sit in and figuring out what's how does this work. Maybe in his spare time, but yet again, the website wasn't great, and for him to be to approve that or be happy enough with that product for his brand just means he wouldn't appreciate the skills and effort I put into creating a
Right.
great website for him.
Right. Right. Makes completely sense. But
I think
uh,
I'm talking all over the place, so you must let me know.
no, no, no.
I'm not structured, it's going through.
It should be as casual and as natural as possible for the consumers to
Yeah.
feel. See, I don't even send a pre-questionnaire to any of my
Mm.
podcast
Yes.
guests because I want to keep it very casual, natural, and it shouldn't be scripted. You have prepared something, just put it out, talk about what you
Yeah.
have prepared. I don't. I. If you go back and watch all my episodes, they're all completely on spot, natural.
Yeah. No, it's nice.
Yeah.
But you must let me
Uh,
know if I'm don't make sense and then I can just like summarize it at the end as
uh,
well.
no, for sure. And uh, I mean, when you say that you're trying, see, as I said, I was also running a marketing agency where I was providing SEO as a service, website development as a service, and paid ads as a service, and social media marketing as a service. And when you told me that providing too many services, you can't give the quality to your clients. You have to niche down what you are good at, right? When you say that, are you a solo founder who is providing those services, or do you have a team, and how are you handling that?
So I'm solo, but I do outsource some of the stuff um, that would take too much time and isn't bringing
Right.
like return on investment isn't enough for me to do it. I would outsource it, or where the skill isn't much needed. For example, link building. That's
Right.
that's a lot of work and follow up and time, and so I
Right.
would rather just use someone that builds links for me instead of spending my time doing that, because I can do much more effective things
Makes sense.
for my business.
Makes sense.
And then also, there's a lot of with AI, like we mentioned, there's a lot of workflows running in the back end that does a lot of basic tasks that used to take a lot of time. So that it's crazy thinking about it. A few years ago, I would have needed to get someone to do it, but now I just have a workflow running with some Claude API.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah.
Makes sense. I think uh, I have a collaboration idea for both of us uh, in the paid ad segment because
Mhm.
we are specialized in it, and uh, we can partner up and provide services to the client where if someone needs a service through you for paid ad support, we can definitely collab is what random thought I got it through this conversation.
Yeah, I'm always connections is important. I'm always
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, so likewise, where even if we get any of the requirement of a startup or a brand who wants to build their website or like SEO, will definitely
Mm.
collaborate. And I
Yes.
I always promote. I always say this, at the top we collaborate,
Yeah.
at the bottom they fight.
It's yeah, it's true. I was trying to get with um, getting soft flask into Europe because I'm in South Africa, and I'm
Hmm.
trying to get a distributor that side. And it's
Right,
just there's a startup company that side that's also just or that's newer. They're just starting out and are like giving this opportunity, but
right.
they just don't wanna help me. And now they say just keep my details for next time. And but I don't know. Now I'm like you don't want to help Ali at the bottom. Now I must save your information for next time.
Makes sense. So, what is is it like an electrolyte, or what is, the gap you have found and made the product out of for Soflax?
Sorry, you broke up. Is it like what product? It's TPU. It's
Yeah, so I was
so
asking what is the exact gap you were trying to fill with Soflax?
to be to be honest, I'm a gymmer. I go to the gym. I don't run. Soft flask
Okay.
is for runners. To so I was making. I needed a product to sell. I went
Okay.
on Alibaba or sourcing websites, and I was looking for products. And I don't know, just randomly, I selected this product. I don't know why.
Right.
I selected this product. I looked at the market and I thought I'm going to make it pink. So it's not that I saw a gap and decided I'm going to fill it, or I saw the gap after selecting the product. So,
Okay.
so I
It
just
was more
selected
of
the
a
product.
side gig.
Huh?
It was more of a side gig or a side hustle you
Yeah.
wanted to
Yeah, I didn't. There wasn't like this because, like I mentioned, I'm not a jogger, so it's
start.
not like I used a product before or similar products in a way, or that I run and I was like, damn, I need a water bottle that can fold up. Um,
Yeah.
so I just came across it. I saw, and as I was looking at the product catalogs, I just saw all these bottles, soft flasks, being black and blue. And I thought to myself, yeah, that I can make a pink one and
Mm,
take over the market with design.
understood.
And it worked. People love the pink. They love the creative side of it. And I've been getting a lot of like of the community people
Nice.
when they're running events and they see someone else with also soft flasks, a pink brand, bright pink soft flasks, then they
Mm,
send me like photos and say, "Hey, I met another soft flask person." So it's
nice.
creating a community sort of, and it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. And what was your distribution strategy initially you have planned for Soflax? Was it paid marketing? Was it through SEO? How was your GTM you have planned for that?
So with soft flask, I have never done paid marketing. It's I actually that's the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to do some paid marketing to get the monthly sales a
If you're
bit
doing it,
better.
you're doing it with us.
Yes, we must talk. So I was my strategy was getting a exact match domain.
Right.
So my product name is Soft Flask, and or my brand name is Soft Flask, and the product is a Soft Flask. So when someone Googles Soft Flask, my
Okay.
website comes up. But the main so that helps with traffic. But to be honest, the traffic for the term isn't a lot in South Africa. Like soft loss is being Googled 210 times a month. Um, but otherwise, we just go to on average now. If you look at SEMrush, but otherwise, mainly going to running events. That's where we do most of our sales, and then we've started selling um, to running events like running clubs and events, creating custom soft floors for them. And a few
Makes sense.
months, 1 month ago, we had our first like 100 retail sales.
Mm,
Like a person came and bought 100 to resell. So that
nice,
was also nice.
nice. And
So
are you
yeah.
continue? Continue.
No,
Finish.
so on the marketing side, it was just fully with social media. I was focusing on founder driven content, documenting the journey of starting the business and showing how I attend events, and then some SEO in the backside, but not a lot. I didn't do a lot of, so it was mostly social media and just showing up to events.
Makes sense.
Being there in
And
person helped a lot. If they see
yeah,
you, they remember you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, when they feel the product, that is a different case scenario for a consumer to experience it and buy it. And are you also considering, supermarkets and, health stores and all of those, like the offline markets?
For soft loss now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, now I'm uh, sometimes I'm thinking I should push it, but then I remember I actually want to sell it. And now you like, don't you? No, sometimes I think I should just go to some retail stores and get it into retail. Um,
Yeah.
like we have small, because I tried with a bigger store before and they were my brand. They said my current brand is too small, but if I grow it a bit, I can come
Mm,
back to them. And with
right.
other running, like we have smaller shops as well that's focused on runners, so I can approach them and get it
Mm.
into retail in smaller shops. But then again, it's not, I actually need to get away from this. So the more I work on it, but yeah, it's not
So,
because it's,
at what amount do you want to sell it off? If there is a buyer coming in tomorrow, what is your
yeah,
offer to him?
I don't, that's it. I talked to my brother the other day, like, I'm not sure how do you
Right,
price a
I'll tell you.
business like this.
So, what's your MRR right now?
No, it's like, it depends. Through the website, it's like 8 to 10,000,
Okay.
and then we get in running events or big events that gives like big amounts, like 100 at a shot, like every second month. So we can, yeah.
On an
So
average, we can consider
let's say
$200,000
for
the revenue.
monthly,
No, no, no. Annual revenue.
yeah. Annual, we can say it only started picking up at this level the last few months. It was
Yeah.
very low. And then
Mm,
I don't know, suddenly it just spiked a bit. So it's only
mm,
been like up there for 2 months now.
mm,
So it
mm.
made it difficult to decide if I should sell it. But
Right.
um, yeah, I don't know. So we can say the last 2 months it's been good. It's been close to 10K, but that's only the
Yeah.
last 2 months. And that's organic, it's without
Yeah.
ads.
Yeah. What you can do, since the product has a product market fit, you can spend, I mean, you can expand a little bit on marketing, spending more on marketing and collaborations and influencer collaborations and all of that. Once you hit a good number of recurring revenue of monthly, let's say a $50,000 and yearly $500,000 as revenue, you can easily sell it off at $5 million.
Mm. That would be nice, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, do you want because we have worked with a similar brand before and we have done it to one of the supplement brand in India.
Yeah.
They sold it around $10 million.
Damn. That's solid. That's
Yeah,
big
yeah.
money.
That's like in 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No,
uh,
so, but that's the thing. I was like, do I put in the extra energy to grow this and then get a better exit, or and waste time that I can spend on my real business, or like, so I'm
yeah.
thinking maybe I should just
I
sort
think,
of,
I mean, in this discussion, I feel you have to try. paid marketing a little bit right now and see how it goes, then take a call of because you will get to know, does it really, is it worth it or not when you spend marketing budget. That's the
Mm.
space where you can clearly
And
know
with the
what.
marketing budget, the monthly recurring will also go up, and it would
Obviously, yeah.
look better for investors.
So with us, with a good product, we usually get the ROAS around 3 to 5x. So if
Mm.
you're spending, if the product is good, it has good, I feel your product has good consumers already. If you're spending $1,000 or like $2,000 monthly on ads, we can definitely hit a $10,000 in sales probably in 2 to 3 months. That, and I think that is pretty doable.
And do you do in Europe as well, or just dollars
Yeah.
like in
No,
America?
it's, we can target audience globally.
Mm.
So we can even
Yeah.
target India also. India is the biggest growing markets right now for supplements.
Mm.
You
Yeah,
know,
I've never.
it's a 150 crore populated market, and
Yeah,
out of which the middle class and the upper class is growing at a rate of 60%.
damn.
Imagine the money flowing.
Yeah, you're doing something correct. India is
Yeah,
doing something correct. Yeah.
yeah. See, you can see China has also done that. China is today. It's it has 70% millionaires there is because it has grown that fast. So
Yes.
I feel we can tap global markets also. Well, I think we have to keep this topic offline.
Yeah.
Later. Yeah,
But yes, definitely because if if I can get the distribution in Europe going and get some sales that side, that would be great.
yeah,
But that would be because I'm getting a lot of people asking internationally if we do ship internationally, and
yeah.
but we don't because for me to ship the product that side, single product, it's so expensive.
I know, I know, I know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what's your and tell me your life as an entrepreneur, uh, then compared to a 9 to 5. Tell me the days, highs and lows of being an entrepreneur. How's your entrepreneur life has been going?
I can tell you how my mindset changed. So when I started, I was like, "Damn, I'm working for myself. I have freedom." I was like, in my mind, I thought I'm still like employed. I just need to work 8 hours. This was in the beginning, so I would wake up like at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, work
Mm,
8 hours, and then I was like done. Just 12 at 1, and I went to the beach and stuff. But the
mm,
more I got into the game, I fell in love with the process, and I realized if I
mm,
just work those 8 hours, I'm basically an employee just for the
mm.
business. I'm not an entrepreneur. So now my days is wake up, work, go to the gym, and
Come
then I
back
work a
to
bit again. Yeah. But
work.
to be honest, I love it. I love the journey. Um, yeah, I don't know. I was driving this morning, and I was just, I was just
Mm,
so excited to be
yeah.
able to do my own thing, to go to sales calls, to try and close clients, to do it all, and to know if I want to improve something, I can do it now. I don't need to wait for someone to give me more money. I can go and get it myself. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, when
But
you say, yeah, tell me. Sorry, continue. Sorry for.
no, I don't know if I answered your question fully. So that was my mindset started out of just working a little bit,
Tell me,
getting
talk
it
about the
done. But
lows.
like I
I want
mentioned,
you to talk about the hard days. Take me through your
yeah,
hard days.
damn hard days. That so yeah, hard days. I don't know. I like what I'm doing, so it's not difficult, and I'm sort of when I make up my mind, I'm focused and I'm doing it. But I get some days or like some weekends where I sit and work on a Saturday, and I would open up Instagram and I would see my friends at the beach or um, at the lake or something, and I was like, and I'm thinking, is this worth it? Like, don't I rather want to be there, join
Right,
them? But then I just remember myself like, there's stuff I want in the world and things I want to achieve that I will not be able to achieve if I just do the things everyone else does. Um, but yeah, sometimes you get that days and wonder if it's even worth not living in your 20s um, to have a great life. And again, we all say you work so hard, but like it's not always like guaranteed that you because you work hard you're gonna make it big. Um,
right.
but like Alex Hormozy also say, work so hard that
Mm.
it's impossible not to achieve it. So
You never know which day you're going to win. You have to give it
yes,
hard every day. So one
exactly.
day, I really love this quote, Armin. Work, 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 no results. Work, 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 no results. Work, 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 boom. It happened.
Yes, no, it is. And yeah, no, I like it, but
Yeah,
I
that's
like it all. I like the
good.
journey.
So, uh, I want to talk about the cold calls you do. That is a very tough game as a entrepreneur when you cold call someone and you know get a rejection from them, or like they are not ready to listen to your idea or what you're trying to pitch. Take me through the process. How do you handle it? Is there a strategy that you have made for for cold calls, something like that?
I can be more effective with my cold calls. I'm not the best. Um, I'm still. I need to actually have a script,
Mm,
but I don't have a script. I just go each one as it comes, but that's not correct. I need a
okay.
script. But what I started doing, I was getting a lot of. So first of all, I created like AI I
Okay.
scraped a lot of businesses from Google Business Profile, and
Okay.
then I provided that business websites and information to AI, and then AI automatically audits the websites and let me
Okay.
know which businesses can actually benefit from my service so that I know each client I phone can actually benefit from my service. And then I just pick up the phone and phone them. Um, yes, I get a lot of no's, but it
Mm,
just one yes a day. If I, in that 2 hours, if I get one yes a day or one warm lead, um, that's, that's already a lot for one solo entrepreneur. A
yeah.
lot of work.
Yeah. And how many how many calls do you do in those 2 hours?
Not sometimes not a lot. No, I don't have the specific number, but
Right.
yeah, it's not something insane like 100 or something. It's somewhere around 15, 20.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
It can
So,
probably be more, but it's
right.
going in, just making sure the website is correct, phoning them. And then you get a bunch of them that also always talk a bit and takes a bit
Mhm.
convincing.
Right. Makes sense. I think yeah. I have pretty much covered everything, and we went very naturally deep. I think it's been
Yeah.
50 minutes. What? Yeah. And thanks for joining us, Amin. And it was a really great chat, and I wish you best of luck with what you're building with Gen 1 Media, or like so flags if you are. We'll talk about that later. Are we making big
Yeah.
or not? But whatever you're doing, best of luck for that. And this is a shout out for any of your viewers who wants websites to be built. We have Armin who's doing a great job, and SEO as well.
Yes.
And yes, do you have anything to say?
No, thank you for hosting me. This was really fun. I enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
don't know if you have any questions left regarding SEO, or I know you asked a bit in the beginning, but I was
yeah,
all over the
yeah,
place.
yeah. But I think you have pretty much answered everything. I mean, we have covered a good amount of it. Even though we go deep into it, it is more technical to the viewers as well.
Okay, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. And thanks for joining us. Have a great day. Hey guys, like, share, subscribe if you guys uh, like this video, and share this to friends who wants to view it. Thanks for the day. Thank you, Amin, and I'll see you.
Thank you very much for hosting me. It was fun. Good luck to
Thank
everyone out there.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Armin, so